Hey, you here for Nick at Night? Good. So are we. Hey, we got some fabulous programs to show you, including Weeknight Update with Ellie Muller, the newest, the biggest late night hit on Nick at Night. Of course, it's the only hit show that Nick at Night has. Alright, Fabrice, what else we have?
Hey Ellie, I got an idea. Why don't we spend some time with Dave's passions and his singing skills? That's right, folks. More screen time for Dave Passion. Oh, and don't forget about his poems. He is a true genius.
And of course, because it's summer, how about the surfing tan? That's right. You know what? You'll get tan while you're surfing. Man, this is weird. But it's also Nick at Night, so there you go. Conan O'Brien is done with late night TV. Now, the question everybody wants to ask, or everybody is asking is, what is the next best late night talk show? Well, it's Weeknight with Ellie Muller. That's what we're talking about. So just watch it, please.
From the YouTube Dome Show, no, Mila Kunis has not been invited in. It's a week out there with Ellie Muller. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't stand Mila Kunis, then you are going to enjoy Mr. Ellie Muller. Ha! Welcome to Weeknight Update. I'm Ellie Muller, Zoe's office. And as the announcer guy just said, if you can't stand Mila Kunis, then you are going to enjoy this program. Yes! Yes! Now, you know what? Babyland Creations made the theme song for this program. You know that Diamond Dark Aaron made the bumpers, and Fabrizio Rocheke made the preview that you just saw. Now, tonight's Cosmo All Specs Barken is band edits Fred Oku with some interesting videos that feature some form of animation and some ironic type of humor. You know, irreverent, you might say. You know, Golden Fighter has some fan edits as well. Lex Brooks has some gameplays. Alex K has some animations as well. The Anthony Pente Show has some reactions and other silly stuff. And Web Design 18 has his podcast, his rants, his discussions, and whatnot. Alright, now let's get through this before, my hair gets so silly. I'm sorry. Weird joke. But anyway, what's up? What's up with Mila Kunis? A woman who wants to have a lot of attention. Well, that's who she is. A selfish dork. She recently made Conan O'Brien mad by having a huge fireworks show next to his house. Well, that is an awful neighbor. Fireworks can make people want to yell. And let's be honest, Conan O'Brien did more than his fair share of yelling when he saw Mila Kunis that night. Now listen up. Mila and her husband Ashton Kutcher opened their home in LA to Architectural Digest recently. Now for those of you who don't know, Architectural Digest is a magazine designated to all things architectural. Now, all things, everything that has anything to do with architecture or anything like that, that's what that magazine has. You know, but here's the problem, okay? They live in a huge farmhouse. Okay, now we know why people are scared of her. Man. Alright, folks. Sorry about that, but you know how these jokes can be sometimes. MP, Pink Cat, let's go. I'll bet this time. Let's go, huh? Okay, what's the category tonight, boys? Today's category, top 8 words that Mila Kunis loves to say. Number 8, skunky. Number 7, eggs. Number 6, fish. Number 5, teas. Number 4, bees. Number 3, armpits. Number 2, tree. And number 1, rock. Wow, that escalated pretty quickly. You think? Thank you, boys. Thank you. We'll be right back. Kids still call it Weeknight Update. Now, here it is, your vibe of the night.
Good morning.
Good morning, Thomas.
What a beautiful... What the talking bird?
You can't escape us.
Oh, what a desert the TV dial places. Nick at Night is a tropical oasis. Good TV refreshes you and me.
Nick at Night.
Carpet myth number 1.
You can't shop at home for real quality carpeting.
Do you mind if we explode that myth? Empire has almost all the top brand names. Salem, World, Philadelphia, Galaxy, Evans Black. So buy your good carpeting at home from Empire. You'll get a great price, a terrific credit plan, a free phone or shampooer, and delivery quicker than you can say.
You can shop at home for quality carpeting.
588-2300 Empire.
Mr. Edward Scott and the boys. Ed, how you doing tonight, buddy? I'm doing all right. Look at your hair, man. Yeah, my hair is long. So long, just long. And if your hair grows any longer, then we're going to have to call your hair by the mullet or the flow of it. Afro in the front, almost a mullet in the back. Don't worry, Ed. Don't worry, okay? I'll get a haircut pretty soon, okay? Well, you better hurry up, man, because that hair is looking a little nutty. Yeah, I know. It's long. Anyway, let's have some talking time. Let's talk about it. Let's go, huh?
Let's talk about it.
Now, Mila Kunis once, excuse me, Mila Kunis bothered Conan O'Brien last 4th of July. Last year on the 4th of July. Mila and her husband Ashton Kutcher decided to legally buy fireworks to put on the show for their kids, that year. But then, things happen, as they often do, and they thought, no one's here. We'll just set them off on the beach. It's going to be safe. And then as the fireworks went off, Conan O'Brien, who at the time was their neighbor, showed up, and he was very mad. During the recent interview, Conan O'Brien crossed his arms and put on a huge frown. And Conan O'Brien called himself the Grinch. And Conan thought that there were major explosions. And let's be honest, if you were doing, if you were their neighbor, and there were fireworks going out, man, you will be mad at them too, I'm telling you. Meanwhile, they recently opened up their home for Architectural Digest, a magazine, like I said, dedicated to homes, wood, hammer, nails, anything that has anything to do with architecture. And they thought that they wanted their farmhouse to feel modern and relevant. And I understand why they wanted to do that. However, it's a little weird, especially considering the fact that they even harvest their own food on the same land that they got, the same land that their house was built on. Which is fine. I'm glad they're taking care of themselves. But you call that a farmhouse? You call that a farmhouse? Luxurious things and modern everyday stuff. Man, that house is so much not like a farmhouse. That house is so different from a farmhouse that if Billy Ray Cyrus could look at it, and he would say, "You're giving all the country music stars a bad name." And by the way, that was a little side joke to Billy Ray Cyrus. Boom! I keep telling you, I keep watching this show because you never know when something silly is about to pop up. I'm telling you, this is a very silly show. But in all fairness, I'm happy for them, sort of. I just wish that, it didn't go all crazy as they did last year in front of Conan O'Brien. That was a disaster. But, all things aside, that just about wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching yet another episode of Weeknight Update. And for those of you who might have just seen this for the first time, let me tell you something, right? This show is unlike any other late night show, and I swear to goodness, by the time Conan O'Brien is done with late night TV on Thursday, you're going to want to tune into this show every night, because you're not going to have a lot of options when it comes to late night viewing. Actually, you're not going to have any decent options. So you might as well stick with us, alright? Anyway, I'll see you folks tomorrow, alright? That's news. I'm out, skis. Farewell, bye, farewell.
Oh, what a desert the TV tile places. Nick at Night is a tropical oasis. Good TV refreshes you and me.
Nick at Night.